He returns to his seat to put my poem away. I smile as I see he doesn't just toss it in his bag, but carefully places it inside one of his textbooks where it won't get damaged. While I'm glad that's over, I still feel as confused about him as before he read my poem. I had expected a more definitive response as to whether or not he liked me. I go up to Sayori to check on her under the guise of sharing my poem with her. She has her eyes closed but isn't asleep. Hey, you want to share poems?
Oh, Natsuki, poems. I didn't write one. I didn't feel up to it.
I get it, it's hard living with something like that.
You have no idea.
Not personally, no, but my father... I trail off, unable to finish my sentence. Sayori just looks at me questioningly, though. I sigh.
Well, my dad has a problem similar to yours, and he doesn't always take his medication like he should.
Especially around my birthday.
I didn't know.
Wait, hold on a second. No, that was... I think this was supposed to be an Natsuki line, but it definitely says Sayori there.
Well, it's not something I really like talking about, even with friends. Just like you haven't told Hallie about your condition.
Please don't.
Hey, I already figured you've got a reason for not telling him, even though you told me.
Well, did Hallie ask you to walk home with him yet?
I don't... No, not yet.
Well, don't worry, I think he will today. I have a plan.
I admit I'm a little scared as to what she might have in mind. But that's okay, I think we just need time to figure out where we stand with each other.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not. Sayori notices my hesitation.
I'm sorry, You should go and share with someone that actually wrote a poem. Please don't worry about me. Or about walking home alone today.
What?
I just said, please don't worry about me. When you do, it makes things harder because then I feel bad for making you worried.
Okay, I hope you get better soon. As I walk away from Sayori, Yuri surprises me by walking up to me with her poem. Usually she waits for me to come to her.
I am eager to see what you wrote today.
I think for a bit. Honestly, I'm a bit curious about yours as well. We each hand over our poems. Reading Yuri's poem, I'm a little surprised by it. It's still too wordy, but for once I'm able to pull some meaning out of it. So first of all, I'm going to be upfront and admit it isn't too bad. It doesn't win the Natsuki seal of approval, but I think I actually get what you're trying to say. It's all about change, isn't it? How not only does nothing last forever, but maybe even a desire to change yourself.
Thank you. I didn't actually intend to put any special meaning into it like that. Maybe I did subconsciously. But I'm glad you're trying to look for metaphors in it.
She hands me my poem back.
And for opening yourself up so much with your poem. I'm so sorry. Is he really doing that bad?
I'm stunned. I didn't think even Monaco would have grasped its true meaning. It is true meaning, but Yuri can be surprisingly observant at times. Papa. So troubled, so worried, I wish I could be like the beach and wash his pain away. I start to cry yet again. How can I still have any tears left in me with how much I've cried this week? He's not taking care of himself, and he's back to throwing things when he sees me again. I've managed to at least get him to eat a little bit, but that's it.
I'd be there with you if I could. You know I would.
I know, but right now I'm all alone and trying to help him.
If the opportunity ever arises, call me.
I silently nod, collect my poem, and leave. I go up towards Monica with my poem.
Hey, Natsuki.
She glances towards the clock. I hate to say this, but we're going to need extra time to work out the festival preparations and...
Is Monica supposed to be saying that out loud?
Oh no you don't, not today! I am not going to miss reading your poem again. Monica laughs.
Okay, but make it quick.
Monica hands me her poem and I begin to read it. It makes absolutely no sense to me. It's not as wordy as Yuri's poems, but Monica apparently likes doing weird things with her spacing. And if there's any meaning to it, I can't figure it out. Maybe she feels adrift like the feather? I hand it back to her with a confused look on my face.
That's been pretty much a response I've been getting from everyone with my poems this week. I've been thinking that maybe I should make them less abstract. But I enjoy writing like this. It's fun.
Hey, if that's what you enjoy, then keep doing it.
Sounds like good advice. But I am going to have to cut this short if we're going to have time to finalize our festival preparations.
Sure, I'm just glad I finally got to read one of your poems.
So am I.
I turn to leave, but Monica catches my arm.
Before I announce the plan to everyone, I wanted to ask if you'd be okay making cupcakes for the festival. If not, we'll have you do something different, but Sierra thought it would help draw people in.
Of course, not a problem. Sounds like a good idea.
Thank you.
Monica stands up and looks around.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out?
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
A catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. She even said she was feeling a bit off earlier today.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Although now that I think about it, I haven't seen her since shortly after trying to share my poem with her.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on! I can't believe how much of a prude Yuri can be at times. Using the bathroom is a completely normal thing, no sense in not talking about it.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
I hope so too, I'm not really worried about her. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Why did I say that? I know there's nothing going on between them. Maybe whatever is making everyone weird today is starting to affect me. I don't feel any different, though.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today. So I didn't want to force it.
Huh?
What's with that strange expression Yuri has? Statement, not a question.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out what the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this week.
It doesn't escape my attention that Monica dodged Hala's question. I've suspected for a while that Monica knows about Sayori's depression. I'm now certain she does, otherwise she'd be more concerned, isn't it? And is trying to help keep her secret. That means I need to play along. I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Siri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can,
Wait, Monica didn't plan Yuri's contribution already?
Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I can't believe Monica completely forgot to come up with something for Yuri to do. What's up with her? What's up with everyone today? I'd swear someone spiked the tea, except Yuri didn't make any today.
I'm useless.
No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know.
Monica's right. Yuri has many talents. Unfortunately, I can't see how any of them would be useful in preparing for the festival. I'm frustrated I can't think of anything.
Now Natsuki's pouting too.
I wasn't pouting, I was thinking.
Actually, presumably she would be pouting and Monica saying that Yuri is the most talented and therefore Natsuki is less talented. But yeah, whatever. Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
No, it's not just Sayori being missing. There's something more going on right now. I don't know how to describe it. Stagnant air is as accurate accurate as anything, I suppose.
Huh. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere.
Monika's suggestion has sparked a fire within Yuri. I can't believe I didn't think of it myself. Yuri enjoys art and is very creative. In hindsight, it's the perfect assignment for her. Yuri becomes more subdued, but it's obvious the fire hasn't died down one bit. She's just channeling its energy into ideas. Whatever she comes up with is going to be awesome.
Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Hallie.
The one who is truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. If you would, it would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I'm really appreciative of that.
I'm really glad Monika suggested this. It will give Hallie and I time to spend some time together away from the others without the setup being so obvious.
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. It suddenly occurs to me that he might not realize I'm joking, and I start mumbling. If I'm not careful, he won't pick me.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Hallie may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
What is she doing? She said she wouldn't try to get between Hallie and I. I start to get angry with her. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Hallie to...
What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Hallie to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in...
What the... Now Monika is trying to get between us? After all the time she spent trying to get us together? What gives? You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just sell this already? Seriously, I thought both of you were trying to help me.
Yeah. Hallie, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
I let out a huff of annoyance towards Monika and Yuri.
Very well.
In that case...
I'm so nervous, what if he doesn't pick me?
Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people.
He picked me! He does want to spend time with me! Don't worry! Baking is a ton of fun! You'll definitely agree!
Just a minute ago you were saying that...
That's because... Wait, did everyone think I was actually going to just make you do all the dirt? Never mind, okay?
Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri?
Of course. I'm used to it, after all.
Is she jealous or just feeling left out?
That's good.
So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about?
No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited?
Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome! Especially Sunday.
I don't think that really counts.
What about you, Hallie?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri?
She's still sulking. I'm starting to feel guilty for leaving Yuri to work by herself. But what else can we do? It's not that big of a deal or anything.
Well, it might not be just that.
I look at Hallie questioningly.
I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help.
That doesn't mean... Wait, he's right. Suddenly I see Yuri's current behavior in a new light. She's not really upset that she has to work alone or jealous of me and Hallie. Yuri's upset because Monica completely forgot about her when making plans. Being forced to work alone is just a cherry on top. Had Monica thought to have her do decorations before the meeting, instead of it being the obvious last-minute idea it is, then none of this would be happening right now. Oh, I know I'm the only one in a position to help her right now. Look, I tenderly put my hand on the back of her shoulder like she does when she comforts me. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably have a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Dummy? That last part I say under my breath so she doesn't hear because I know Yuri dislikes being called that.
You didn't really mean that, did you?
Ah, jeez, she heard me. Not really, but...
I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event.
That was rough, but it looks like Yuri isn't feeling as unappreciated now. I smile. Yeah.
I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... I can see Monica considering this. I give a subtle glance towards Hallie, hoping she gets the hint.
Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that.
Everyone packs up their things. I see Hallie start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gone home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me.
Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind.
Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You'd better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that?
Well, I suppose he won't, but I've heard stories from other girls. I put my cell number into his phone. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait, you're coming to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house.
Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Well, not literally, but he'd almost certainly have a meltdown.
Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Except stay in my room or make him angry. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over.
Alright, fine by me.
Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you'd better look forward to it.
Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this.
Wait, really?
Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. Except with my family. That's all it is, so...
Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday.
Ah! Aren't you going to ask if you can walk me home? Never mind.
Pardon me.
Walking home with him would be a bad idea anyways. Monica comes back in shortly after Harley leaves.
Got everything planned out with him?
Yeah, we did.
Good, I hope you two have a fun date together.
It's not like that. She laughs.
You reminded me of myself when
Monica? She sighs.
Be careful out there. I know things are tough for you right now with your father. But deep down, he truly does love you. Anyways, have fun. Enjoy your day with Hallie. Be happy and live as much as you can while you can. I hope to see you Monday.
That was not a cryptic statement at all. Thanks, Monica.
It's Sunday. Papa's managed to keep me locked in my room for most of the time since I got home Friday. I didn't mind this as much as I normally would, as I ended up having some great text conversations with Hallie. I found it's a lot easier for me to talk to him when I have time to write things out. I didn't mention anything in my text about Papa, though. From the little I've seen of Papa recently, he seems to be doing better. At least, he's eating consistently and doesn't just sit around in his chair all day. He hasn't left the house, though, much less gone to work. A few times I've been out of my room, he doesn't say anything to me and avoids looking at me. Normally, I think this is better than him yelling and throwing things at me. But I don't have a good feeling about him right now, and I'm really worried. Unfortunately, I don't have time to deal with that right now. I have a date. Festival preparations with Hallie to go to.